Yo, what's going on, Messi? Gang. Now, let's continue with what's currently being talked about, and that is a monkey daring Juma Jux's wife to post anything that will trend or to post anything in case she travel with her husband in the UK. I don't know how she know that Prissy will accompany Jux in the UK, but honey, I feel like the statement on its own, it wasn't even asking. It was more of a threatening, blackmailing. If you don't do this, we will do this. At least she should have been a little bit respectful and not to call the things that Prissy is doing as shitty or the names that she was busy giving them. Okay, so she wrote that long post. Of course, JP fans are not happy for that. First of all, because why only tag Prissy? You know what I'm saying? People are like, why not tag all these people? And secondly, people are like, if you really indeed want to help your people, why are you hiding in America? If you have balls to write all this stuff, criticize the government, why are you doing it while you are in America and now you're urging other people to go on the street and do God knows what, and when they get hurt, you're just hiding somewhere. And it's just back and forth. So currently, her fans are busy going on every celebrity in TZ, because you all know that every celebrity are on the government side. Only a few are on the opposition. But if anybody posts anything, they go in there and start right, no reform, no voting, no election, that is. So, you all know that ENI and FINA, okay? ENI and FINA had this friendship. At some point, somebody told me, oh, they're going to get married or they're friends. I'm like, hey, these people are just having fun. I don't think there's any relationship there. So, FINA is a very talented artist, and I've heard ENI sing, even though I feel like he should take his music career seriously, because this guy is magnificent. He's good. He's just enjoying himself. He's just that person that you can't hate, because it's hard to hate him. So when he linked up with FINA, I think FINA heard him sing national anthem, and then they decided to do another rendition, and that is what they do. And apparently it just dropped few minutes ago. And honey, when you go on ENI's page, hey, Chineke, it is no reforms, no election, no reforms, no election, no reforms, no election. Diamond Platnumz had to literally delete his picture that he had posted advertising his UK tour. It's no reform, no election, no reform, no election. It is going crazy. At that point, I'm like, yo. They insist that apparently Prissy and her family are being used, because wherever it is that is happening, according to Mangi and her people, they believe it is Tanzanian government who is using them for this to happen. They also pointed out how when visitors were coming on Juma Jux's wedding, how, even the government tourism board spoke about it. And I'm like, Juma Jux's wedding was international, bro. They saw what happened in Nigeria. And when Juma Jux probably went at the airport to make sure that when his visitors come in the country, you all know what happened with immigration officers. When you reach in the country, you are tired, you've traveled all that hours, and you have to go on the queue, the immigration. He wanted to make sure that at least he is that for his visitors. But according to Mangi, she said, you see, even the government, they started plotting it. So according to her, she even told yesterday, Mangi, that Diamond was given up to, is it $500 million to make sure that the kiki they will do will be happening in the next 5 months until the election. And according to her, she also said that Diamond will not be traveling alone. Diamond will travel with Zushu and his parents and a lot of people. I know it sounds crazy and weird, but that is what she said. To be honest, I feel like TZ people are hypocrites. When the other time, Kenyan activists went there to help them fight this government, to help them open their eyes, to help them see what we do here and help them on how to get their freedom back. They were busy trolling. They were busy saying, don't come and help us. We can help ourselves and stuff like that. They insulted Kenya in so many radio stations telling us, go back to your country. We don't want you. Don't come fight for us. And now all of a sudden you're seeing them on comment section, the same people that were busy telling Kenyans to go back to their country, they don't need Kenyan help, are the same people that are now, that they're seeing things are getting serious, churches are being locked, freedoms are being taken away, not gradually, rapidly. Now all of a sudden they're out here wanting every help they can, include requesting for people like PRISCILLA to join, and if people like ENI sing a national anthem, they sing it as support of government. I feel like it's a bunch of BS, personally. My opinion, of course. How sure are y'all that Mangi wasn't paid with the opposition to spread all this propaganda? Miss Mamas, the last time we check, when it comes to fighting for freedom, we've been doing that here in Kenya, and we've seen like I think the most known person probably in Africa to ever fight for freedom of speech, freedom of multiple parties, and ended up succeeding, Raila Odinga, wherever there is a demonstration there on the road, joining the people on the road. You know what I'm saying? But Miss Mamas is busy somewhere in Los Angeles eating life with big spoon at expense of telling people to go on the street, telling people to go and do this, but she knows that she can't come here. Why? Because what she's doing is more, or because her life is more important than, or her job is only to mobilize and keep her life, while what she's saying is making someone go out there and they can potentially not come back to their family. I feel like it's a bunch of BS, to be honest. If she really wanted to help people like she claimed, she should be in Tanzania helping them to fight, but not to force people like PRISCILLA to cut their way of living to accommodate their agenda. My opinion again. You're asking me for a favor and insulting me at the same time. I feel like that is where many JP fans are not feeling. And again, that's just my opinion. If you don't like it, then you can lick the dark side that don't get the sun. If you know, you know. Anyway, keep it classy. Stay. See you on the next one.